Hello everyone. I hope you have had lovely holidays. I'm going to do a little reading here. It's been a while. And to be honest, I kind of lost interest in the masculine energy. So, I don't know. But let's take a look and see where they are at. I kind of have got this kind of strange, I lit a candle. Strange energy right now where I just couldn't get my finger on what it was exactly that I was feeling. Nightingale, love is all around. He's in mouse spirit, tend to the small things. 41 and 40. Well. Snake spirit, 55, time to heal. Bottom of the deck is the Bat, which is a death card in this deck for me. I have a really odd feeling with the masculine. Like, they don't know where they belong. We are just about coming into the new year for the snake animal. End of February, I think. Maybe it's beginning of February, I'm not sure, but okay, so you are in 9-9 harmonize, let your light shine. He is in karmic purge, mirror reflection, 6-6. And we have, I was going to say, if this is a 3-3, I'm going to freak out. It's a 3-3. Merkaba activation, ground, shield, and protect. We have like extreme winds here. Karmic relationship, releasing the past. So there probably is a release of a karmic situation, job, whatever it is. A whole bunch of stuff started happening right when I sat down for this reading. It almost felt like I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. And then I kind of had kind of tears and stuff coming out of my nose, and then coughing. And I also feel like incredibly thirsty. So he is striving to see himself bigger than the wounded person. I mean, than he knows himself to be. It's kind of this feeling of I'm sorry, I'm not sick. I almost feel like I need to start over because it's like so intense. It's like, how could the feeling I'm getting is like he knows there's something within him that he can't see because you saw it. Nine of Wands came out again. Oh my gosh. Starts with a 3, ends with a 3. Devil and Knight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Of course, the devil is here. You know, if he's been very slow, if he's been very resistant, if he's held back a lot, it's definitely out of fear. I mean, right away what I feel is like this self-judgment. Like, what kind of person gets their happiness and then sabotages it? That's what I feel like. There's also this weird energy. I feel like there's, for some, this is my weed card. It's like how much oh man, there's so much here. Okay. You know when you want to just stop overthinking and it like makes you overthink more, or you're in a fight with someone and you're like trying to make it better but everything you say makes it worse, or it's like there's a root here, and the root is fear. And now, like, they're showing me, like, look at the pentacles, right? It's got these roots growing down, and I have olive green. I do keep getting like dad. They're like saying dad in my head. Dad. There's a lot of things that have come from dad's side here, or dad's lack of involvement, or patterning. I feel that this King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups is a dad energy. Could be many different things. Look, the healing and then paper money fell out upside down. There could be many things with the father wound, with the father energy here, about how did they provide or not provide? How did they, their own self-image concept worth? For some, I think maybe they like inherited, I do feel some sort of like transfer here. But for some, I don't know whether to bring this up. For some, it could have happened around 11, like the father left, or another family situation occurred, or something like that. It could even be this karmic release is regarding like a stepmother or a stepfather or something like that. For some, there could be someone who has passed This is not, I do not foretell passing, okay? So you'd already know about this. Because they do see a lot, like especially this energy right here. This energy is like connecting to spirit. And I know it sounds weird, but like sometimes the masculine energy has to have this like otherworldly, out of body, angelic, spiritual experience to like. So the whole reading, the whole thing, it's like he does believe you. He does know you're different. He does know that you're like divine feminine. You're his divine feminine. Like he knows. There's in the inside here, this is his internal. Starts off with High Priestess, ends with Three of Cups. It's like, for me, that Three of Cups is really like you, him, and then the third twin entity that forms between you. And he knows that there's a different connection here. Like, I get it. They're even showing me like the ring here, right? But you know, it's like, I don't know, this is a weird example they're giving me, but it's like you watch somebody explaining math and then you do math, right? There's a different experience when you do the math, or when you watch someone training you in a job and then you do the job. It's a different experience. And when you have this kind of spiritual encounter or experience, it's a different experience. Like, it changes you fundamentally because it is beyond words. I feel this white energy here. It's very important to there being this new beginning that wants to be started. Look at, that's crazy. Deja vu. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, Virgo. I still have your shirt and I wear it. Lover above. Emerald. Empress. Like, yeah, he very much knows your regality. Is that a word? And it's like this queen energy, this empress energy that it's like a nature. It's like healing. The Alchemist. Standoff. If I called, would you answer? Dreaming of you. This is intense. Why is it so intense still? Why is it so intense still? There's no reason for it to be. We see the Nine of Wands here. We see the Ten of Cups. These are pretty intense energies. I will say it's really nice to have a reading with not a lot of pain in it. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, to a degree, there's some energy around it. The Devil, yes, there's fear. The fear, I think, is about the lack of movement, or the lack of saying anything, or the lack of explanation of feelings, or the lack of like, hey, what the hell is this all about? Like, you have 3 Pentacles cards here, 4 Pentacles cards here, and only 2 major arcana, the High Priestess and Fear, the Devil. Does she know how I feel? Does she know what I'm thinking? Does she know I'm afraid? What does she know? This is kind of the energy I'm getting off of this. To the point where I think maybe he is, because you have the 3 of Pentacles with the Periwinkle card, maybe he has been consulting feminine energies. Could be many different things. Family, sisters, cousins. Could be even astrology. It says star fairies on it. Could be tarot readers, could be different energies, you know. This whole reading just screams at me that he has been dipping into the spiritual realm, connecting with the spiritual realm. I see him, most of these cards have their eyes closed. Not the Page of Cups, but look at the Page of Cups. Half in the world, half in the sky. And look at all of the energy flowing up out of his heart and his head with the stars into the sky. Look at this energy into the sky. It almost looks like the Seven Sisters. And this desire for a rebirth, a purifying, a cleansing, peace, and a new beginning. Like, could there be a new beginning? We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I didn't bring you the offer you should have had. I'm still afraid to do that. I'm still afraid. The overwhelming energy with these cards is quiet. But here, with the Void card, is the card of speak, sing, write, express, announce. Yes, there are things to say. So let's see what there is to say. There are things to say. So 2 of these color cards say the word peace or peaceful on them. 2 of these cards here say the word rebirth on them. The bat and the white. I think for very, very few, there could have been a birth of a child, but this one actually says re-birth. And this one says rebirth, all as one word. And 2 of these cards say healing. New growth, cellular renewal, which is a very interesting thing to say, right? First signs of life, so there definitely could be a birth for a few of you. Ideas sprouting, healing begins. You know, we have cards of birth and of death here. Ending and beginning. Beginning and ending. Let's see what he has to say. Keep a close eye on your social media. Yeah, we know. Everything I do for our future. Interesting card. I fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. I've got a tarot reading on you. Please be patient a little longer. I'm telling you, he's trying to divinate some kind of information. And I think partially that's because part of him has awoken that he wasn't awake to before. Will you ever forgive me? I need you back in my life. You mean the world to me. I'm so scared of change. Fear. No one makes me feel like you do. I want to be with you. I miss you. I don't want this to be over. I daydream about you. I know I hurt you. I never intended to. I don't want to lose you. I'm so afraid of rejection. I don't get that rejection feeling very much. I honestly don't. Let's see. My cards are like shoved in a box, but let's get a few more of these. I don't ever get a ton off of the message cards because they seem to all say like very similar things to me. I think his lack of movement is because in a way, like that energy that we saw going off of him, I almost feel like he thinks it would be a whole lot easier if you came to him or you were the one that addressed things. I don't feel ready. I'm afraid to get close to people. I'm talking about you to others. You drive me crazy. I feel stuck. I want to see you so bad. I effed up. I hope you're not with someone else. I don't know. I get a lot of confidence off of him because I'm kind of surprised. I feel like the energy of the Magician. I got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. Like, he knows how powerful he is. That being said, he knows you're more powerful than him. And that's because of where you are on the journey. I get the feeling, for some reason, from this Knight of Pentacles, that he knows that you go first. Like, you're ahead of him. I get the feeling, like, from this Nightingale card, that he knows you've said things that have come true. You've said things that there was no way you could have known that came true. I get whatever, if it's not for you, then don't take it. But I get this prophecy feeling off of that Nightingale card so strongly. With the Three of Cups, it's like, the Three of Cups, it's a very special card. I know a lot of readers read it in different ways. But I have always had this intense fascination with cathedrals in Europe. And the way that I understand the Three of Cups is that men began... Oh my gosh, it's 22:22. The wind is so crazy outside. Holy crap. Okay. So, men began building so funny, I just looked down into my drawer and there was a little pin that says the Magician. And then it says unlock on it. So, men began building the cathedrals, knowing that it would be many, many, many generations until they were complete. They knew they wouldn't see them. They knew that their kids' wouldn't see them. But they still planned and built and started building and gave their time and all of their resources to it. And I get this feeling of like, I don't know why sometimes past life stuff just comes in, and it's like, if you had at some points talked about anything like spiritual, past life, whatever, it somehow activated change in him. Even, I think, if he was like pretending he wasn't into it or ready or he didn't believe in it, I got this kind of same feeling once before. And it's kind of like the dad energy again is up here, like maybe his dad was very, very practical or very, like, whatever it was. However it plays into his story, I get this feeling of, like, your words activated something in his heart, in him, and he came to see it, came to pass. Like, for some, it could have been like they could have hit rock bottom. They could have, you know, gone to jail or been in a hospital or something like that. Like I'm getting very 12th house energy where it was like miraculous. I get miracles. And all I can sense is that at that point, if that happened to them, or at some point, he knew you were around him. He knew you were there with angels, and he felt something like deja vu from a past life, or he felt all of the... It's so funny, like a lot of the times, I used to do a ton of work with the Akashic Record, and it's a very specific like energy. So there's the Akashic Record for Earth, and then there's like the Galactic Akashic Record, and then there's like the Super Galactic Akashic Record, and then there's like the Intergalactic Akashic Record, and a lot of it, they kind of show it like in dominoes in a way. It's very strange. Okay. They're like, don't get sidetracked. But it's like, there are things, and this may have happened to you because they're bringing it up. They're like, look at the bottom of the deck. I never should let you go. I will be back. You feel my creativity. So, I get the sense there are things that may have happened to you where you may have done everything within your power to get an outcome. Manifestation, prayers, spells, scripting, journaling, wishing, whatever, everything. You may have done everything. And it still did not go the way that you would have preferred. And my explanation to that, the only thing I have come to understand is that is karmic. That is karma. There are, it seems, situations that will play out the way they will play out, and that is that. And I feel like if you've been in that situation, you know it, So he felt something similar to that. It's such a strange image I'm getting, where I think for the majority of us, especially like second wave twins, we have had to have our worst fears come to pass and to live through them. And when I say worst fears, I mean like about you. And that is in itself some sort of activation. I feel like my house is gonna blow away. It's crazy. So we do have 555 here. This is scary, you guys. Okay. So there is this energy of like, this is not over yet. But I don't get the feeling that either of you are really worried about that anymore. Like, I do get this very nice, grounded energy here. Whenever there's that real pentacle-y energy, you get, everything's kind of slow. Everything is kind of going to take the time it's going to take, and that's that. So let's get advice and see. I want to look under karmic and look at the soulmate, the electric, and it's another 5. And then rebirth. It says karmic relationship, releasing the past, soulmate, clearing core wounds, the electric, creative expression, rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. That's crazy. I think that if there is a disintegration of a karmic relationship, in whatever form that it was a very powerful, I'm gonna get these two first, like activator of his energy. And I don't want to trigger you, but it feels like he truly thought this person was a soulmate or is a soulmate. And for some, it could be like a parent. But like, I feel like this was the only way that this lesson could be learned. So you have Master Jesus, forgiveness. And I strongly feel like if you're holding on to resentment around this karmic relationship, it would be you're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. And look, Father healing is possible at this time. It's probably related to your father wound. And look at it, that's crazy. And it would behoove you to forgive. It's important in the unlocking of your throat chakra, I think. Okay, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. This is crazy because it's like exactly what I was talking about, where I feel like he was in some kind of situation where he was just, I don't know, we all have our dark night of the soul differently, and I feel like he felt you with him in his dark night of the soul. Look, hope. These aren't my favorite cards, but they're very poignant right here. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. And it has like the beautiful lotus, the rose, and then the blue lotus here. Bottom of the deck is Master Buddha. Increased awareness. And this is what I was talking about with the, spiritual awakening. I feel like that has occurred. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Do you see what I mean? And then we have Freya, which it says there's a beginning within every ending, and illusions are revealed and released with the crow. So exactly what I was talking about, which is just plain crazy. I love when Jesus energy comes up, especially for divine feminine. It's so strong and pure. So we have the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into great capacity to love. So alchemy with the baby, right? Marguerite Perret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. So a beautiful card for the masculine. And then we have beautiful Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving a voice to it. That's crazy. I think a lot of you are going to be stepping into bigger roles of voicing your truth, and I really strongly feel it's so important for you to heal this father wound. Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving, and the energy of the universe is merciful. So she's holding the apple in her hand. Okay, so let's see what dragons are working with us. Oh, so the golden Atlantean dragon fell out with the topaz. Helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. And you have, so this one is one of the ones with the key on it. It's flaming. And that's for the Chiron. And so soon, oh man, Saturn will go and join Chiron in Aries. It illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul and see higher possibilities. He has the dark blue galactic dragon. Helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom and enter higher service. So you two are looking away from each other here. Wow, these are all at night. This is beautiful. Oh my God. And look, the other one with the key on the bottom. Silver lunar dragon. Bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. Enables you to access your deepest soul's wisdom. The aquamarine dragon from Neptune. Oh, look. And the other one with the key is under that. That's so crazy. Because I also think I said unlock about something. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul wisdom. I really feel like he has had like a psychic awakening of sorts. For some here, I think it's like very clairvoyant, very third eye. Because I see a lot in these cards of activation of that. Look, healer in fairy stone. So that we had the periwinkle card, which is the fairy card. Look, letting go. Definitely has been an ending in his life, I think. I think it's already happened. Tiger's Eye, courage. Divine Temple, source, the master teacher card. Ruby, shine. Azurite, expanded awareness. See, third eye. Conflict on the bottom of the deck, stibnite. So you can use any of these crystals. Look, we have tanzanite, which is clarity too. A lot of third eye activation. And I'm getting a lot of like Egyptian imagery. For those of you that feel like you had past lives in Egypt, I feel like this is very, like, the lessons are, like, coming back, being from, like, reabsorption for mastery. I know that Sekhmet card. And look, it says only time will tell. I feel like time is telling. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims and allows. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. We have balance, and then we have twin flames. So I hope that has helped you. If you want to work with these crystals, again, they want me to tell you, Tiger's Eye, Emerald, Azurite, Ruby, Kyanite Blue, and then Divine Temple Source Energy, which for me you could work with just a clear quartz crystal or any kind of like faceted clear quartz crystal would work. I think any green crystal would do really well to connect you to your heart chakra or work on the heart chakra, because a lot of you are coming into that kind of remembering things from Atlantis, and it's going to activate that golden heart in you, that very strong heart energy, like the Christ light. If you want to work with Jesus, you want to work with the Christ light, the gold Christ light or the pink Christ light, that comes through Venus, because it has to step down one layer before we can kind of like have it right now at this energy. They're kind of like wanting me to show you this card of how to anchor it for any of you that need to know this energy. And then if you need to activate your Merkaba, that's, you know, the union of the feminine and masculine triangles. All right, I hope that's helped you. I'm sending you lots of love, and I shall talk to you later. Bye for now.